my friends. So today we're going to talk about what to do when you don't feel like it, right? When you're not up for it, when it's just not your day, it's just not your time. And this time of year, yesterday I actually tried to do a live on this topic and I got interrupted, so I had to cut it short. But today hopefully I'll not have that happen again and everything's gonna be good. But we'll talk about that in a second. But first, my name is Jean-Serge and I help entrepreneurs like you generate residual income from digital course strategies. So as you can tell, I didn't even do my gel today, so I didn't really feel like that. And some days, you just don't feel like doing everything you're supposed to be doing, but it still doesn't, it shouldn't affect your ability to do things. When you don't feel like it, you don't feel like doing things. Like for me, as I was saying yesterday, I'm here with my family in Prince Edward Island, which is not my normal day-to-day thing. Of course, this is where I want to be. I want to be here with my family, but with a job that's in Montreal, it's kind of hard to do that because it is 12 hours away. So whenever I come here, I feel like my online stuff is in the way. It's something that I should be able to just not do while I'm here, so that I can enjoy my family and do all this. And the thing is that should be possible with the schedule I have, with the way I'm working, with the times I'm getting up and all this. And it is possible, and it could be possible for you too. So whatever it is, and this time of year, like I was saying, this time of year is not easy to keep your schedule, keep your workouts, keep your eating habits good, keeping your schedules good, because there's so much other stuff going on. There's travel going on, there's family gatherings going on, there's things that don't normally happen the rest of the year, right? There's gift wrapping, there's gift unwrapping for the kids, there's gift exchanges, there's all these different things going on, and it's easy to just let all your stuff slack. And I'm not saying that it's not okay to let it slack a little bit, to skip a workout, to do this, skip that. Even skipping these live videos, when you hear all the leaders out there talking to you, telling you have to be doing regular content, videos every day, posts every day, all these things every day. And it's not impossible to do all these things every day, but you also don't have to be doing it every day. It depends on your strategy, right? If your strategy is once a week, then that's fine. But I do have to caution you that there is a real difference between doing something every day versus doing it once a week, especially when you're starting out, when people don't even know who you are. Because one of the most important things is getting people to know you, to know who you are, how you are, what you're about, what your life's about, why they should be following you, and what is it that maybe they can learn from you, right? And that's one of the reasons why you have to be doing it regularly. Because if you stop posting, and for me, if I stop posting while I'm here, then lots of my followers are just going to forget about me. They're going to start following other people, and then when I start again in January, they're not even going to see me because I'm not going to show up in their timeline. That's the way social media works too, right? You got to realize that social media will show things to people when they're being engaged. In other words, when they're seeing stuff, or when they're liking things or commenting on things. Like if you're watching this and you're not liking or commenting it, well, chances are you won't see it again, or you'll see less of it anyways. So you should be liking and commenting on this whenever you're seeing it, if you're or sharing it, or if you're all this has to happen for you to see this again. And it's the same thing with your audience. You're trying to build an audience, you're trying to sell something, trying to sell courses, trying to sell products, anything like that. You need to be in front of your audience, and to be in front of your audience, they need to engage on your stuff. So that's just how it is. And for me, engagement is one of the things that I struggle with, in the sense of I'm not really that good at asking people for engagement, asking you to engage, asking you to comment. I'd love to hear from you, where you're from, all these things. I'm not that good at constantly doing that, because I feel like if you want to tell me who you are, where you're from, that kind of stuff, you should do it. I shouldn't have to ask you. But when you're trying to build your audience on social media, you need to be doing these things. I need to be doing these things. And what do I do if I don't feel like it? Well, I still do it anyways, even if I don't feel like it. And that's what you got to be doing too. You got to be thinking about the big picture. What is it you're trying to accomplish? Are you trying to build a business that's going to last 8 years and years, or you're just trying to sell to one person, you're just trying to sell something, then obviously you don't have to worry about it, because you can try selling to somebody later, in a month from now. You can do another video, try to sell to one person, right? To be honest, that doesn't really work, but it can work. I guess it depends on you, your personality, what it is your content is. But I'm saying, if you want to build something that's long term, you got to be willing to do the work, little work, like me, and doing a 5-minute video here, 5 maybe 10-minute video. That's all you got to do, and you do that every day. You do a little video, you choose a topic, you choose a content, you got to make it relatable to your audience. It's got to be something they're interested in, otherwise they're going to be like, what's this about, right? So for me, it's all about little tips on building a business online, little tips on how to grow your audience, little tips on how to create a course, little tips on what is it that's important to to build your audience, engage with your audience. What are the things? And even though I'm not perfect, and I'm not the best at all these things, and I'm still learning, I can still show you things that maybe you don't know about. And that's why you would want to follow me. That's why you would want to comment on my stuff. That's why you would want to share my stuff, because you like that I'm like you, that I'm learning as well. But I have a few things I know that I've done. There's a few things that you haven't done yet that you're learning from me, and I love to be showing you and getting results for you. And I'd love to hear from you. What is it that you're getting out of this? Are you getting any results? What are the results you're getting, and what are you learning? And am I helping you in any way? That would be awesome if you could let me know. But that's it. If you don't feel like doing something, that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It just means you put on a smile and you go for it, right? And sometimes it doesn't have to be a video like this. It can be just posts on Facebook, it could be things on Twitter, on Instagram, anything like that. So hopefully you got some value out of this, and if you think anybody else needs to hear this message, then please go ahead and share. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and I would too. And until next time, my name is Jean-Serge Gagnon, and this has been Course Income Secrets. Have yourself a great day.